a hot date night, isn't it? Yeah. So glad that you are. So glad that you are here. So glad that we could be here and we could have a chat. Our country is at a crossroads, and make no mistake, this is the moment. This is it. This is the time that we were all born for. And there's a lot of people in America right now that feel very powerless, that they haven't been listened to, that on either side of the aisle, people feel like nobody is paying attention and justice is gone. And if you listen to people like Bernie Sanders, he has really diagnosed the problem very well. I don't think he has the answers to solve it, but he has diagnosed the problem really well. And the first thing that he talks about is fairness. And he's talked about fairness an awful lot. That America was founded on the principle of fairness. Pat, my partner on the radio, said to me, his head blew off, and he said, "Where in the founding documents is fairness?" And I said, "It's here. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, among them life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." That is fairness. That's American fairness. And what it means is, if you have a better idea than you should be able to win in the market. You should be able to take it and win with it if you have the work ethic, if you really do have the better idea and the timing is right, a little bit of luck, a little bit of grace. That's the way it works. What doesn't work is if I have a big corporation, or let's say I'm a big land developer and I want to build big casinos places. Not think of anybody in particular, but if you can take all of the money that you have had and then bribe your local officials to be able to get them to do what you want, or even get them strangely to come to your wedding. I never met anybody who thought it was important to bribe people to come to their wedding, but that's not fairness. That's not fairness because you don't have the access. Another idea, equal justice. Equal justice under the law. Justice is supposed to be blind, but she's not. And she's got her hand out. And as long as you pay her, as long as, for instance, we all know this. If I did what Hillary Clinton did, I'd be in jail. And equal justice demands on either side, because we've had bad guys and criminals on both sides of the aisle. I remember a Republican, my dad, I was about this big, and I remember talking about Richard Nixon. And my dad was a big Nixon supporter. But my dad was really upset when he found out that Gerald Ford pardoned him. That's when I learned equal justice. No matter how big you are, no bank is too big to fail, and nobody is too big for prison. Hillary Clinton should not be running for president, she should be in prison. We have put party over principles, and that's why we feel powerless, because the party has taken over. You don't know it. Guys, let's be honest, Donald Trump is a progressive who has been a liberal his whole life. But the reason why there are so many people is because they feel powerless. They want somebody to come and slap everybody around. They want somebody. That leads you to places like Mussolini. You don't want that. That's not who we are.